Hey there, lovely people. Okay, I've conquered some technology today, I hope. Fixed my Streamlabs and my Zoom, so that should be okay for tonight. And I think I finally figured out my Cricut Maker. I wasn't using a shape, I think, to get my size for my decal, but I'm trying to make a welcome decal for my door. Now I wanted a script sign, but having some issues and I don't know where the fonts are that I loaded, so I just want to try something. So I went to my design space and let's see, I came up with this, okay, and I'm going to print it out now. So I have to get back here. Alright, so I need my mat. Okay, so let me get this mat here, and then I'm going to just line up this vinyl. Okay guys, so it's important to load your mat in the right way, and that's with our little arrow tab towards, I connected this to my laptop and it's connecting my machine, set my material, so I'm just going to choose vinyl and no tool required in Camp A. We have our fine point blade, load the mat. I'm going to change the pressure to more, okay? And then we should be able to go right from the machine there. So the pressure's at more. I'll load the mat through. Okay. Now our Cricut button should go on, then we can make it. It should just go right on. And make one sound. And the laptop is too close in the back there. Perfect. So now we can feed it out, and you see we have our, what I'm going to do is just peel the vinyl off, and you kind of bend this away. Okay, and put that over there, and now we're going to have to weed this vinyl. But what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to cut it and then weed it, because we're going to put the transfer tape on it. So that way I could still use this vinyl for something else instead of wasting the whole thing. I saw some lady wasting vinyl like you could not, and transfer tape like you could not believe, instead of cutting it and using it, because I could make another welcome sign by putting that on that way. Anyway, so what we're going to do now, this should, I don't know if I'll need the weeding tool. And so the vinyl doesn't stick to itself, a little trick is to cut it away as you're working with it like this. Should have done it a little sooner. Alright, we're going to get this. The thing is, we're working with such a thin letter that I hope I didn't mess this up. I very well might have. Yeah, I've messed this up. Not sure. We'll see. Let's see. Okay, so this was a good test anyway, because this is my first time and I'm seeing now some things that I need to do, like, okay, I want to fix my spacing. There's too much space between this L and this O, and I think I just want to bring my letters in on the welcome because it looks like welcome. So I don't know, I could actually down and use that come and get it, or I don't know, but I am going to make another one, and that's good that I saved the other side of the vinyl. So let's bring this, I'm going to make my letters come in more. So guys, the issue was that not only I put the spacing together, but this ripped off a piece, that's why it looks weird, of the L that should be there, so there wouldn't be that big of a space. But I did make the space a little smaller. So let's see how this works out. Make sure that's tabbed down. I did not, I want to just change the depth of that cut. More. Okay, so once I have that set, I'm going to feed my machine. It's rather hungry. Hold on, that did not feed. Okay, now our Cricut should go on, and let's see. Better luck this time, right? Okay, so we can feed it out. And you know, I am still going to cut here because this vinyl could be used for little tiny words on it, like a glass jar. I'm thinking maybe, we'll see. All right, so I'm going to start to pull away, and as I pull away, I bend the mat and not my vinyl. Okay, so I'm going to take my vinyl. Okay, so make sure you're not seeing this. Anyway, I cut this strip of vinyl off there. I wonder if you even saw the last thing I had, the last mistake. You see that the L didn't come up there, but so let's take this off now. Let's put this away and start to get a place to peel this. Okay, so again, as I go this time, I am going to cut because of the tendency I don't know if that made a mistake. It doesn't look like it cut my M properly. It looks like it made a mistake on my M. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, we're all good. See, that was the vinyl sticking to itself. So I have to adjust the bottom of that M in just a minute, which I will, but I'm going to finish pulling off this, and it's like so easy for this to stick to itself. So be careful on that. All right, careful on that. But I just have to reposition this M, so just hang on. And straighten out his leg here. There we go. Very, very nice. Now that came out nice. And you see how heavy duty the vinyl is, that it's, you know, stuck on itself and it still came out. Okay, so what we do now, we have to put transfer tape on there. And I'm going to get our transfer sheet. Again, she was just wasting entire sheets of transfer tape, but who am I to say anything? Maybe she's sponsored by the company and they send her all that and she could care less. For time's sake, I don't know. Seemed like a lot of waste, because none of this stuff is inexpensive. You can get deals on it, but you know. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of this transfer tape, and this is going to let us down. So then I'm just going to cut it. And then once we have that, we're going to want to take our scraper and burnish it down, which is to rub it down. Okay, and okay, and then if you were sending a decal, if you made a decal and sent it to someone, you'd send it like that. then they can take the transfer tape and put it up wherever they're putting it. So that's how you can make someone a neat little decal gift. Here you go. I hope you like it, right? Actually, that's what they do on Etsy. You know, you can open up an Etsy business with this easily, right? Oh, you need this, you need a name, you need that, and you can send this right out. So I'm going to put it on the door and then I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so the plastic tape is off and the decal is on and looks good. So maybe you'll try it. Yes, I was even able to save this transfer tape because it's still really tacky for other projects. So waste not, want not. And thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you try it. And thanks so much for being part of this with me.